Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I feel really busy. That's all I'm going to say. I feel really busy today. I'm almost to the point of overwhelm, but I'm okay. This is when you have to talk to your mind. This is when you have to say, look, you're doing this thing right now, and that's all you need to concentrate on. The next thing will come, and you'll do that too. And you'll be fine, okay? It happens to all of us, but then we start going, whoa, everything stopped. And last week was all about that. Now, today, as I was preparing for the super new moon, not full moon, in Aquarius, I thought to myself, I started pulling out cards. The new moon in Aquarius is open up to change. And then I wanted to take the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck out to get some cards. And here, look at that. The super moon is attraction. But more than that, what do we got at the top? If you've been here all week, you know this is amazing. The last two cards yesterday came 4 plus 4, and it's 8. And we're in the year of 8. There's so much synchronicity going on, and I took the book out to read what it had to say with the moonology for the moon in Aquarius, and it was like, wow. Without even knowing, all of last week has been preparing you for what's coming this week with the super full moon, this beginning. It's all about healing. It's all about change. And it's like, I didn't, I could tell you that I didn't know. I don't read the moods ahead of time. I read them day of. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It works. It really, really works. All right. So let's look at it. It's going to come in on February 9th. And so that would be, let's see here, Friday. Okay. So, the key words is you do you, heal a hurt, and keep your cool. I love that. So it says more and more astrologers today are using Chiron when doing horoscopes. It's known as the planetoid of healing by most astrologers and as the wound that will not heal by others. In referring to Chiron, many have paraphrased Rumi by calling it the crack where the light gets in. I love that. The crack where the light gets in. The lesson in which the wisdom comes. Okay, so that's what I was talking about all last week. Same thing. It encompasses everything that touches us very deeply, including what is necessary to heal it. So if last week you were getting like hits, intuitive perspectives, intuitive downloads, all of that to help you see it in a different perspective to heal something, okay? That is what they're sending you. They were sending you what was necessary to heal something, okay? So it says, under the super new moon, a time when the moon is both new and closest to the earth this month, Chiron will be approaching the moon's north node. It's a very big deal in what's happened since 2008. Now, for those of you who don't know what your north node is, it's your, you'd have to do some research on it. My north node is actually Aquarius, which is funny because it's in Aquarius, so it's going to be a very meaningful super moon for myself just because it is already my north node, and Aquarius is to be of service to others. My south node is actually Leo, so it's kind of, you can do some research when you do your, if you do your birth chart online somewhere, you can find out what your south node and your north node is, okay? So, Chiron will be approaching the moon's north node. This is a very big deal. It hasn't happened since 2008. It's about taking risks that support our growth. Put the wounded healer, Chiron, and the north node together, and it's safe to say that if you want healing right now, you're going to need to push out of your comfort zone. Last week, all about that. So, I actually think that last week was, for me, the weirdest kind of readings, telling you you're going to get intuitive hits, you're going to be healing. It was very specific in the way that it came through. It was to help you move into this week, okay? Help you deal with this new moon energy. So this sits extremely well. The super new moon in Aquarius is signed it as a bit unusual in a really great way. This planet's all about individuality, eccentricity, surprising, and not really caring too much of what anybody else thinks. If you combine this with the Chiron North Node energy, this super new moon is a time to be who you want to be. Do what you want to do, and in doing so, heal yourself. Beautiful. Beautiful. So take this energy, okay? The amazing thing is when you're fully willing to do you, you can heal others in the process. And she quotes a book by Marianne Williamson that I'm going to look at, and it's a Return to Love. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. So in other words, as you come to make your supermoon wishes this month, think about what's the most thing you can wish for, and what parts of you, of your true self, do you wish you could embody and bring to life even more. So like they were saying, in other words, when you start, well, you live by example. I've said this before. If you live a life of happiness and joy, well, you're going to spread that out, right? It's going to vibrate off of you. People will then want to live their own true, authentic existence. So it says, find a quote from Marianne Williamson. She's offering, our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. And it's from her book, A Return to Love. So I will look for that. I suggest if you want to, it starts with, our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. And then the quote will continue on. Okay, so it's time to set intentions. So February 9th. Let's look at the cards here. Open up to change and attraction, super moon. Attract what you want with this super new moon. Absolutely. Attract what you want with this super new moon. You are in a position to do so, but you're going to have to change and heal for it to happen. It's coming in together, and that's just the way it is. I decided to keep my dad in on this because he's Aquarius. He helped us all of last week, and I don't know, it just sounded good. So, all right, Dad, you're up. You're up. How can Pisces or anybody else who's watching really take advantage of this beautiful new moon energy, more than even what we were doing last week with it, right? Okay, so that's absolutely the Queen of Swords. Gain wisdom from it, because she's a very wise queen, right? And put an end to things. These are very, very big air sign cards, right? Swords is air, and we're dealing with Aquarius. So if it's time to put swift end to stressful situations or things that have not made any sense to you or helped you along the way, okay? It's really time to think about this and really put a seriousness to it. I feel with the Queen of Swords, it's putting strength, your strength of character into this decision, okay? To put the wisdom that you've accumulated into these decisions, okay? So remember that with an ending, there's always an opportunity to start over and not go down the same path, do the same thing. It's generally hitting rock bottom and committing to a new beginning. And with the new moon, of course, it's opening up to change. Change of mind, change of thought. If I bring my dad in, it was the way I perceived him, okay? The anger and the resentment and all of that. When that changed, it was a new beginning. It was the end of that. It was the end of that low energy. And it was a time of just knowing that I gained a lot of strength, because the Queen is me. It's my significator card. So knowing that the lessons of before brought me a lot of strength, it made me into the Queen of Swords. It made me somebody who had experienced loss and sorrow, who became very wise with all of that experience. But just don't stay in that sense of becoming an object that becomes closed off, okay? Because the Queen of Swords becomes a little closed off from the world. She kind of protects herself from everything, not just the bad, everything. So it's time to shift that energy. It's time to change it. It's time to heal it and start attracting the stuff that you want. Thanks, Dad. That was good. That was good. So yeah, my dad's energy is a little weirder. Well, it's not weird. It's just that he uses more of examples of our relationship together and how that's shifted now. Okay. And believe it or not, it also is very healing to use past loved ones' energy like that, especially if you've had dilemmas and stuff. You get to work through all of that again, right? With their help, with their love, with their energy. There you go. Gratitude. Oh, I love that. And it's 5. Nod to my number. So yes, instead of resentment, instead of anger, instead of all of that, you bring in a sense of gratitude. You also, again, the Hierophant number coming in, it's almost like passing on from the old to the new. Oh, look at these hands. Look at these hands. Oh, yeah. Stop playing with my heart, Dad. Okay, so there you go. Beautiful pictures, but there's a lot of like blooms in the background, bringing it in, okay? So yeah, 4 of Swords, time of healing. Time of healing and launching in a different direction with the 3 of Wands. So this is a great opportunity for you to heal, to be grateful for the lessons, to switch that energy up, to really tap into that powerful forward momentum that you're needing to go forward, okay? Look, 5s are never easy. 5s are meant to make you come out and figure it all out. It's work. Work, 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 work. 5 is work. I know I'm a 5. I've been working my butt off. I feel from the moment that my feet hit the ground, okay? And so, but that's okay. At one point you do get to have breaks. At one point you do get to share your wisdom, and at one point you do get to feel good. So please, 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 just take the time, okay? Heal yourself. Time of healing. Open up to change. Launching, okay? You know you're pretty good at this. Okay. Let's see here. Let's take the power to surrender. I wanted to keep some of these cards from last week as we did the new moon, because and they just felt right. So here we go. Oh yes, surrender to effortlessness. Effortlessness. Now there's a word. Say that 5 times real fast. Don't type it in the comments. Say it 5 times. Okay, surrender your addictions. Okay, so it's also a great time to stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Don't force the river. Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. If you're an overthinker, that is also an addiction. You are addicted. You developed addictions to escape things that are not healed. Or things that you've been thought that you can't, I don't know, you feel stuck in that pattern, okay? So all of these things, when they're saying heal it, heal it, heal it, you're going, why is it so important to heal it? Because you one up in a level, okay? First of all, you replace difficulty with effortlessness, that beautiful word, okay? You start realizing that you don't need to push everything. You just need to go with the flow. Just go with the flow, okay? If something happens, something happens. You need to just move on. Next. Don't make things happen before they happen. Don't worry about things happening before they happen. Which is a terrible thing to say as a tarot reader, because a lot of tarot readers are going, I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm not that tarot reader. I'm going to tell you how you can help yourself make things happen. That's a lot better. In my book, that's a lot better because it puts you in control of your ship. Surrender to your addictions, yeah. And again, the word heal is coming in here, okay? Attract healing in your life. Absolutely. The things that you've been trying to escape this year with 8, it's telling you to look at it dead on and going, no, 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 no. I'm not going to hide behind food or addiction or all of that stuff. There's a million different things you can be addicted to. I myself, I'm pretty sure I have a few of those, yeah. As Pisces, yeah, escapism is fun. But it all depends on where you're going. And do you pull yourself back into reality and going, I got to deal with this, okay? Look, you're doing yourself a favor because it's nice. It's nice to have places to escape. I completely understand that. Sometimes you need the rest, you know, you just need the downtime, and it's nice. The thing is that there's a fine line between those two when it becomes an activity and an addiction. So just become aware of that. And when you feel you're using it to escape something that you don't want to deal with, this is when you need to address the issue. And for some, this is going to happen here, okay? And don't be hard on yourself. Don't turn around and say, "Oh, I'm just a failure." You know, like I'm not doing it right. Don't worry about it. That's not important. That's just Page of Swords crap that you don't need. Okay? If you work 5 minutes on a problem and make it happen, you're bringing harmony back into your life. There's the Lover's cards. You're putting yourself back into balance, even if it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes a day. Okay? And you're putting an end to this addiction thing. Here it is again. An end to that. You're sticking a fork in it. It's done. Done. Okay? Because you have no reason to go, well, I feel bad, I need to escape. It's I dealt with it, I was strong, I kicked it in the butt, and I'm still here. Okay? So, there you go. What else are we going to put? Spirit messages? Why not? Let's pull some spirit messages. Hey, you don't go anywhere. Something was slipping down. Gratitude. Don't forget to be grateful. Okay? High vibing feelings. High vibing feelings. Learn them. Find them. See how you can reach for them. Okay? It will help you in troubled times. It will help you in all times. Ooh, nice, cool. Oh, look at that. Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. I talked about this a while back in one of the lives. Be proud of your achievements. Stay in the energy of, if you worked 3 minutes on that and you made progress, give yourself 2 thumbs up. Oh, look at me. I'm so good. I accomplished that. I accomplished that. Yes, be the proud peacock, okay? There's nothing wrong with you feeling good in your energy. Feeling good in a moment, okay? From a new pair of socks you put on your feet and you just can't stop looking at. Oh my God, those are sexy socks. I love them. Stay in that feeling. There's nothing wrong with that. We go too fast going, stop talking about socks. It's not an important thing in life. Not an important thing. Who says? Who says? Who made that law? Nobody made that law. Okay? Personally, I have a pair of NASA socks that I really love. I found them at a dollar store. And when I put them on, it's the weirdest thing. I have a love of the shuttles that have gone. Was it Columbia? No, it's not Columbia. I think Columbia got destroyed. But Atlantis. It was Atlantis. When I went to see the shuttle Atlantis, I cried. Oh my God. When I got to touch it, I cried. I cried. Jane cried. You know why? Because that thing went past our planet. It went into space. That's amazing to me. That's miraculous. I don't care what people think. Okay? So, I love when we go further than what we ever thought possible. I think we have such potential. But I think it starts with just being grateful with the little things. Be proud of the little things, everything. Okay? Let it inspire you. Let the troubles that come in, instead of escaping the troubles, look for ways to surpass it. The people who have grown leaps and bounds on this planet, who have created things, who have invented things to make our life like you're going, wow, how does that even work? Those are the people who surmounted these problems. They said there's a need. There's a problem to be solved. They didn't go escape it. They went at it head on. Okay? Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. You know what I'm going to say, right? Let me pull this rabbit. Wow, there's a rabbit in that hat. Okay. Gratitude. Gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Do you have a gratitude journal? Jane has made some gratitude journals over the years. There's a link below. There's one for a year. There's one for the month. And all the pictures on it, they're originals. They're from my area. They're pictures that I've taken as a cover. I'm very proud of those. They're very pretty. So, all right. Moving forward, gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance, right? Yeah, you don't have to be just grateful for socks. You can be grateful for your kids, your husband, your warm home. You know, those things are important too. But socks, I don't know. The right pair of socks. I'm kidding, Pisces. I'm just having fun with you here. I'm giving you examples of everything and anything because I want you to work. I don't want you to think of anything as too small to be happy about, to celebrate. I want you to celebrate everything. We should wake up in the morning thinking, I'm up, I feel good. If you're, first of all, if you're not sick or anything, you can walk around and you can manage, gratitude. Yes, it's going to be another day where I am part of it. It's great. I can get things done. I can do things. I can look at things. I can appreciate things. I can heal things and fix things. I'm going to have a great day, right? Yet sometimes you have some people who wake up and have no idea what to be grateful for. That's, I find, is the saddest part. That we live in a world where some people have no idea what they should be grateful for. That's very tragic to me. That is very tragic to me. Okay? So you have the Page of Pentacles. Love the Page of Pentacles. Love the page. This has been coming up for me today a lot. For myself or others. There's something new coming in. And you need to make room for it. My dad is saying you need to make room. You need to make room. Something beautiful, fantastic, something that you're going to be learning, practicing, and maybe how to heal something, how to figure it out, but it's going to invigorate you. The Page of Pentacles, he holds that seed, and he's going, yes, I'm going to do something fantastic with it. Okay? Fantastic. Let me see if I can see it anywhere. Did I bury it somewhere? Or I don't know. It came out though. So it was interesting this morning when I saw it. I love this page. I kept looking at him and there was something fresh about him. There was something new about him. There was something like he's holding that pentacle and he's going, yes, this is something I can do. This is something that's going to help. Okay. So that's what I get from him. I say don't predict anything, but this does feel a little bit like a thing that you're going to go, oh, okay, there it is. That's what it was, okay? What else, Dad? What else? Okay, something that's going to help you move. Something that's going to help you transition into the new energy, Okay? That's going to make you look at rainbows instead of rain clouds. Oh my God, that was cheesy. But that's good. I love it. Rainbows instead of rain clouds. Yeah. Make you look and search out the light instead of constantly being floating in the darkness. Beautiful. Just keep doing that. If you hear chewing in the background, it's my bunny munching on her celery. Num num. This must be nice. Hey? I have a comfy carpet. I have fresh veggies. Have somebody who brushes me. And she loves me now. See, Jane's happy. Loyal heart. Love it. And it's number 8. And message in a bottle. Okay, so definitely the 6 of Swords, it's moving, transitioning into something new. So again, it's coming in as something's coming in, something new. You have that I was going to say that Jack of, but it's the Page of Pentacles. Something new. Something new. I want to see what the loyal heart is. It's probably the first time in quite a few days that I've actually looked at a book. I know you guys will go, oh my God, Jane, you're actually just reading. Yes, it's been that kind of a week. But why not, right? Okay. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit's always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always, divinely protected and divinely directed. The wisdom of the owls on both sides shows that you are receiving and both giving wisdom. I love, love, love. Okay? And this has to do, again, with the perspective that if this is you healing a rift with a past loved one, such as I have with my dad, and seeing the purpose of his time here with me and what he was trying to do, you know, give me the tools, make me stronger, etc., etc. Then you develop this kind of feeling that when you hear everybody's one, yes, even the pain in the butt who passes you to stop at a stop sign, you know, 2 meters in front of you. What is he helping you with? Probably patience, probably tolerance. Who knows, right? Maybe he's going to get into a bumper stumper in front of you and saved you from it. You don't know, but you start seeing everything in such of a way. You go like, yeah, he's that guy, but you know, we're all here on a mission, on a purpose. We all have a contract to fulfill. So you start seeing things like that, and you start being you start seeing the planet and all the players, I would say, like, because it's like a play, right? We all signed up for it as a whole, like a completeness, like we come here to do all our parts, whatever that may be. You start seeing in a very grand scale. So, yeah, resources. Okay, that's what he's saying. Everybody's got something to give. Even the people, yeah, even the people that are making you question, going, I could really, you know, could really smack that person. Yes, even them. Okay, I know. Even the people who, like, are bullies, okay? They're teaching us that we don't want to be bullied, that bullying doesn't help anything. It puts us back in balance. Yeah, Dad, you're right. Yeah. Another 5 as well. Temperance. I do that on purpose. Yes, I do. Okay. I know. I do a little evil laugh now. So, to get back. Yeah, the light. The light and the darkness. You need both. You need the pauses and the notes to make the melodies. if you were in a white room, like I said, a lighted room, let's say a lighted room with light clothes, and everything was light, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between anything. You need shadows, you need contrast, you need darkness, you need all of that stuff. That's what creates the up and the down, and the up and the down. It would just be like stagnant water if you wouldn't have a wave. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. And as much as some of us might hate to admit it and say, but it feels so bad sometimes. Yeah, but it also feels so good sometimes. You have to work out the differences. You have to figure that stuff out. Okay, so what are you going to do with this new moon? You're going to deal with your addictions. How do you deal with your addictions? It's not by stopping them. It's by dealing with the problems that make the addiction a possibility. You know, like it's what gives it the definition. It's like what makes you run to the addiction. Again, it's not putting a plaster over it or a band-aid, as they say. Rip that band-aid off and look at what's there. Why does it keep coming back? Do you need to clean it out? Do you need to heal it? Do you need to give it some air? Figure out the first problem. Why are you running to it? Okay? Then after that, be grateful. Be grateful for the lesson. Be grateful even for the wound. Because it wanted you to see something, it wanted you to fix something. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. They come in a lot. And then when you fix something, be proud of it. Be happy with your good feeling moment and stay with it. And then see how effortlessly things start coming in. Okay? This super new moon in Aquarius is actually bringing in so much information. I'm just going to read you this one. Let's see here. Let's see. There it is. Big changes are forecast. But you need to let events unfold with a little steering as possible from you. Sometimes you just need to take a bit of space from a person or a situation. If you know you've been too emotional about someone or something, this card offers you the chance to cool things down. It talks about being rational, assessing your circumstances, and that's what's called for. Okay? Try to think of your situation from a different angle. Yeah, it's all right. This I think it talks more of a passive approach, but because we are in a super new moon, I think it's time for you to attract that kind of situation. Attract the new thought, the new perspective. So I'm feeling from guides that there's more action than what is mentioned in just a regular new moon. There's just a regular new moon. It's not, it's not as good. No, I'm kidding. It's just as fun. It's just a very different energy, Pisces, okay? I say it like it's less than, but it's not. All right, so yes, it's your time to resolve. Dad says it's your time to take the opportunity to resolve conflict, to brainstorm problems, okay? To communicate, to look at different things, to see where interesting compromises could be reached, okay? The spokes in your wheels are there to get you moving, to let you see it in a different way, okay? To open up to changes, to see it in a different way. So you have to go out and attract those changes. I hope that this super moon really helps you out. Thank you, Dad, again, for coming in and helping out. I appreciate it. I hope you do get a lot of great information here. I'm going to come back and do your reading for the week. The upcoming week of February. We're getting closer to Pisces season. And I hope to see you then, my beautiful ones. Take this, make it yours, and do the work, my beautiful Pisces. I know you can do it. I know you will. I know you will. It's a year of movement. It's a year of doing it. It's a year of courage. You can. You will. Love, light, and blessings, beautiful ones. See you later.